From the shores of Mali, where dreams arrive young and fearless, South Asia's next generation gathers. This is the SAFF Under 20 Men's Championship, where futures are forged and stories begin. And two times champions Nepal are taking on their South Asian rivals Bhutan in Group A clash. Two teams, two ambitions, one opening statement to be made. This is youth, this is fire, this is the beginning of something that could echo far beyond tonight. The National Football Stadium Male stands ready, bathed in anticipation, alive with possibility. A stage where youth meets ambition and every moment carries its meaning. Points from a couple of games back in 2024. They lost to India on 19th of August at the Anfa Sports Complex in Lalitpur, Nepal. And in the second group game, they lost to Maldives 1-2. They didn't participate though in the 2022 edition held in India. And talking about Nepal, they topped Group A season before last. They were the hosts. On 18th of August 2024, they beat Sri Lanka in their opening group game, followed by a 2-1 victory over Bangladesh in their second group game. They reached the finals but lost to Bangladesh 1-4. And history between these two is anything but one-sided. It is a tale of moments, of swings, of shifting belief. In 2024, they met when it mattered most.
Nepal versus Bhutan.
A semi-final that refused to choose a winner until Nepal had their nerve from the spot. And just the glimpse of the official match ball. Vectorex, sponsor of the SAFF tournaments. And you are watching the live action only on the YouTube channel of Sportzworkz, the home of the South Asian football. Do not forget to subscribe the channel and hit the bell icon. In case you are here, make sure you spread the word across social media. Now these two teams locked horns in the semi-final back in 2024. A semi-final that refused to choose a winner until
विहांदुष
Nepal
के साफ चैंपियनशिप मुबारक
held
के
their nerve
फुर्तमा
from the
मेचा
spot.
تيبل لباي مها بيفنا مرحبا نمان فurtama فهرا umur furage bain laguami football mubarate
But rewind to 2019 and it was Bhutan who struck with
furtama match
authority.
kami batta koreni
A resounding statement, 3-0. So this is no rivalry of certainty, but one of balance.
kuriyala waragina tayari tahakako varugada azumegga team takun sura furi hamata
Now the teams are ready to make their way into the center. Nepal against Bhutan, the opening game of the SAFF Under-20 Men's Championship 2026. The hosts will be in action later in the day. Maldives will take on Sri Lanka. And both the matches only on the YouTube channel of Sportzworkz. Four contenders to rise. Only the top two from each will earn the right to step into the semi-finals. Every moment, carrying weight from the very beginning. Beyond it all, a day, destiny awaits the final. Set for chasing a dream that ends in glory. This tournament is not just about winning, but about becoming. Moving ground just before the AFC Under-20 Asian Cup
I kindly
qualifiers.
request the chief guest of this match, Minister of Sports,
Lessons
Fitness
are
and
sharpened.
Recreation, Mr. Abdullah Rafiu,
Combinations
and
are
General
forged and
Secretary of
futures
South
are
Asian
prepared.
Football Federation, Mr. Purushottam Khatel, accompanied by the President of Football Association of Maldives, Mr. Ahmad Tariq, for the official handshake.
mubarak ke furtama match referee ko 2 मिनट का
Now the guests in attendance will get introduced to the players. This tournament is not just about winning, but about becoming. Now before here, every pass, every decision is a step towards a much bigger stage. Rivalry of balance. Now time for the keepsake photographs.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise if you are able for the national anthem of
And
Nepal.
now it's time for the national anthems. nearest rivals of South Asia. Set to kickstart proceedings, here is a Nepal lineup. I certainly will be on Subhash Bam, the number 10. Signed for the Philippines side in the 7th league. Sujan Dangwal also in that lineup. He was the highest scorer in the SAFF U20 Championship held in Bhutan a couple of years ago. Yurjan Shrestha, the head coach, have gone with the 4-3-3. The referee is in charge. The man in the center, Jasim Akhtar, supported by Vikas Sarkar, Sheikh Hussain, and the fourth official, of course, is Rauf Raif. Let the bygones be bygones will be the message in the Bhutan dressing room. They're eager to start afresh. And Nepal have one eye on the third SAFF Under-20 title. Bangladesh are the defending champions. They won the last edition by beating Nepal quite comfortably in the final. And India won it in 2023 and 2022, back-to-back seasons. Now the toss of the coin, two captains, Dharbendra Kurwar and Rinjin Dorji. We are minutes away from kickoff here at the National Football Stadium in Maldives. Bhutan side, a lot of new names. Rinjin Dorji, of course, is the old one. And Chogyal Shirap also in there. Yugin Dorji and Tinle Yazar will be in charge of marshalling the defense. This team is led by Karma Deva. 3 years of togetherness, of shared battles and growing belief. This Nepal team shaped not overnight but over time, tested in the fires. Whereas Bhutan, BOP, Bhutan Premier League played a very pivotal role. He sharpened and strengthened the domestic league. Rinjin Dorji also spoke about the ambition not just to compete but also to conquer. And Yugin Dorji spoke of something deeper, of values, of respect, of representing more than just a result. Coach Karma Deva sees the squad balancing the experience and the new coach. We are all set for kickoff. This is match number 1 coming your way. Live exclusive on the YouTube channel of Sportzworkz. Welcome to all our viewers.
You start.
The opening game of the SAFF U20 Men's Championship 2026. Jasim Akhtar.
Ladies and gentlemen, the moment we've been waiting for. Let the countdown begin. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And now it begins. A touch of the ball, and with it the hopes of two nations are set in motion. Nepal and Bhutan. Youth, ambition and destiny unfolding with every stride. The wait is over. The SAFF Under-20 Championship is alive. We are underway. This is the National Football Stadium in Maldives, the venue which once hosted the Senior SAFF Championship as well, which India won, and also the group games of the AFC Cup during the pandemic. The Indian side now began and played the group games here alongside Vasundhara Kings of Bangladesh. Nepal have history stitched into their colors. Won the first edition in 2015 and again in 2017, a nation that knows what it takes to rise above the rest. A new generation eager not just to remember glory but to recreate it. And we have the first corner of this game. Is ready to deliver. It's the number 10, Subhash Bam. Signed for Sinilan Lions in Philippines. Ball delivered away from goal, back into the area. A defender got in the way. Easy collection for Tandon Penjor in the end. Huge appeal of handball. Vociferously asking for the penalties. Urjan Shrestha could be heard from the technical area. The 47 years old. He prefers a 4-2-3-1, but now the referee has got a decision to make. Looks like he's signaled for an indirect free kick. We'll have to wait and see. It seems like it's an indirect free kick inside the penalty area. It's right on the edge of the 6-yard box. And the Nepal side in a round table conference. They made a huddle. Here is the incident. That has been deemed as a back pass rather. Which is why the chaos, the confusion. Now all aligned right in front of goal. Eight players just beside the goalkeeper, forming that human wall. It is quite challenging though to score from here. Got to rely on precision rather than power. Seems like it's Alik Shrestha who'll take it. This is club football for Machindra Football Club. 17 years old. Can he get things going here? Can he score the opening goal? Early pressure for Bhutan. Alik Shrestha. Let's see who takes it. Or will it be him or his teammate Nishant Lawat? Nishant Lawat hops over. I got to retake it. And a yellow card straight away for encroachment. And we have the first booking of this game. Five players around the ball in red. There's a dummy and direct one on the opening goal. Beautifully driven. Training ground routine. Impeccable execution. And watch out for the celebration. One after the other, just like a train. Seems like it's Sujan Dongal who puts it in, was the highest scorer in the SAFF U20 Championship in Bhutan.
Go for Nepal by jersey number 9, Sujan!
Run the free kick, look at that. 5 players, there's that touch from Subhash Bam onto the path of the onrushing Sujan. What an incredible hit. And managed to breach the wall and hand Nepal the lead. Goal within the first 5 minutes. That's exactly the kind of start Urjan Shrestha would have expected. I was in charge of the Nepal under-20, under-19 team as well. And if you talk about his club football experience, it was with the Friends Club. Oh, it's a giveaway. Chance for the equalizer. Pemba Norbu rectifies his mistake. It was a very cheap giveaway. The ball eventually played across, but Pemba Norbu got down in time. Quickly off the blocks, the men in red. 25th of August 2024. These two teams battled it out in the semi-finals, ended 1-1 at full time, but Nepal managed to win it 4-1 in the penalty shootout. Looking for revenge. Sonam Dorji on top of this. Far ahead of Rinjin, runs straight towards Pemba. Bhutan will have to go for the pressing ballers. There's one. There's the confirmation of the yellow card. That goal was beautifully crafted, set piece masterclass. This is indeed a game of very small margins. Lapses in concentration from Tendon Penjor. Handled a back pass inside the 6-yard box, had to pay the price. Another through ball. Looking for that run. Dharbendra Kunwar made his way into the penalty area. He plays for Jawaharlal Khel Youth Club, the skipper. Made that late run inside the penalty area. Tendon Penjor off his line very quickly.
Team up!
Well, the first 10 minutes quite dramatic. And Nepal pinch possession back. There's options on the right hand side. I tried to find John Bista down the middle. I was providing option Dharbendra Kunwar on the right hand side, wasn't picked. And Nepal will look to improvise from the middle corridor. Tries to take the aerial route. Managed to hold their shape nicely. Nishan Lawat, Rohan Muktan, Prashant Muktan, and forming the defense line. Ganesh Magar, John Bista and Sujan Dangal. In the midfield three, Vijay and Subhash Baum down the flanks and Alik Shrestha to the center. Here come Nepal once more. That ball was intercepted. Dechong Dorji. Yet again trying to make inroads. Didn't work out. A very young coach, Karma Deva. She sees a squad balanced between experience and new promise. Placed in a demanding Group A alongside Nepal, Maldives and Sri Lanka, also part of this group. India, of course, in Group B, alongside their arch rivals Bangladesh and Pakistan. 7 teams in action in this edition of the SAFF U20 Championship for men's. That was a beautiful ball, close to goal. Somehow it's been cleared. Chance for a breakaway move. Here's that lump upfield. John Bista. Stabilized. Kept things really tight in the middle. Now it's on to the number 21, Alex Fixture. Prashant Mokhtan. Exchange with John Bista. Intricate passing from Nepal. Tries to kill the bounce. Bhutan, they come away with the ball. Got to commit more numbers up front. Ranjit Dorji switching it to the far right. Went for that early cross. And Nepal have got numbers back behind the ball. Bhutan now trying to throw the kitchen sink at the men in red. Shrugged off. Tendup, Gilson. This is much better from the men in white. The ball played in from behind. Chirab, trouble for the keeper, Pemba. And that's the keeper's zone. Even the tiniest of touches would earn a free kick in the keeper's favor. And you have the booking. Thinle Yezar into the referee's book. This was the ball. Chogal Shirab. A full-blooded challenge onto Tendin Penzor. Moments like the 2024 semi-final triumph over Bhutan still linger. Proof of their nerve when it matters the most. In a competitive Group A, and Nepal do not just carry expectation, they carry legacy. A lot of bookings. Jasim Akhtar has been busy in the first quarter. Brandishing yellow cards. Thinle Yezar got to be careful. He's already on a yellow card. The South Asian Football Federation, the SAFF U20 Championship, is a biennial football tournament held for male players. This was the goal. It was a wonderful goal. Great presence of mind from Alex Fixture. There you go. 5 of them hops over. Here is that cushion touch from Subhash Bam. And Sujan Dangal says thank you very much. Here is the Bhutan bench. Thinle Yezar has been sent off a double yellow. Early shower for the youngster. The Dragon Boys reduced to 10 men. It's a big blow indeed. It's just the start. They'll have to play the rest of the game with 10. And now they've got a mountain to climb against this strong Nepal side. Tendin Penzor, very aware of his surroundings. Beaten by that set piece masterclass. SAFF Under-20 Championship is usually held just before the AFC Under-19 Championship, in order to help the footballers prepare for the marquee AFC tournament. The inaugural edition of the SAFF Under-20 Championship, held for men's Under-19 national teams in 2015, and hosts Nepal, Afghanistan, Bangladesh, Bhutan, India and Maldives, were the 6 teams that took part in the first edition. And interestingly, Pakistan and Sri Lanka pulled out of the tournament, and Nepal beat India on penalties to clinch the inaugural edition of the SAFF Under-19 Championship in Lalitpur, Nepal. And the second edition was changed to the Under-18 tournament, taking into consideration that most teams sent their Under-18 teams in order to prepare them for the 2018 AFC Under-19 Championship qualification games. And Nepal, indeed, they won the second edition of the tournament in Bhutan, that was played in a round-robin format, finding a lot of joy down the left wing. Subhash Bam puts a break on his run. It's a beautiful ball, one-on-one with the keeper. All the cards. And luckily for Bhutan, the score line didn't change. Nepal are looking very sharp, a very potent front line. They'll look for more goals here. 2 teams from each group to make their way into the knockouts. Teams placed in Group A to play 3 games in the group stage. Only 3 teams in Group B. Defending champions Bangladesh will be in action tomorrow against Pakistan. Oh, gets in behind. A mistake. Chance opens up. Nishan. And Dharmendra Kunwar steps in a tussle with Yugen Dorji. The latter wins it. The referee's whistle. Well, the season before last, Niranjan Dhami had a brilliant season for Nepal. He scored a couple of goals in the group stage and won in the semi-final against Bhutan. Alek Shrestha this season stepping into his shoes. Sujan Dangal, already a proven customer, is back the Golden Boot during the SAFF Under-17 Championship. Nishant Lawat. It's a crossfield ball. Not the greatest of first touches. Quickly closed down. 20 minutes of play gone here at the National Football Stadium. It's Nepal 1, Bhutan 0. Sujan Dangal's 9th minute strike separating the 2 teams. Now the Blue Coals won it last in 2022, having defeated Bangladesh 5-2 in the 2022 final at the Kalinga Stadium in Bhubaneswar. The star forward Gurkirat Singh netted 4 goals, while Himanshu Jangra added 1 more to help India claim their 2nd title. And for Bangladesh, Rajan Hauladar and Shahin Mia scored 1 goal each. He will be disappointed, the youngster Thinley Yazer. Early suspension. Karma Deva gone into her plan B. Will look to reduce the gap between defense and midfield and rely on quick counters to test this Nepal defense. India, the most successful team in the SAFF U20 Men's Championship history, having won the title on 3 occasions. And Nepal features second on the list with 2 titles. Here is a free kick. Front post delivery. Easy pickings. And then Dub Gilson was present and averts the danger in the exchange of corner kick. Oh, good pace on it. Up in the air. Would fall kindly to a red shirt. And whistle has gone from Jasim Akhtar. Foul given. Was shaping up for a long ranger. Prashant Bhutan was the Nepal under-17 captain. Plays for Nepal Police. That came out of the Nepal Police stable. Given the evenly matched quality in both the groups, it won't be easy to predict the semi-finalists. And apart from India, who will be rearing to amaze the home crowd, and Bangladesh will aim to go one better than their dream run into the last year's final. And this year's SAFF U20 Championship is quite different in many ways. Well, the importance of the tournament cannot be stressed enough, as it gives young players the chance to shine. Here is a replay. Now the play was called back. He can hold up play up front. Rinzit Dorji from the BFF Academy FC has netted 14 goals in the Bhutan Premier League. A total of 18 goal contributions, 14 goals and 4 assists. Here is the coach Yurjan Shrestha, AFC A license holder. Managed 3-star club and brigade boy in Nepal's domestic football, and now tight angle, beautiful setup. Can you believe it? What a great ball. Could have doubled the lead. Look at that. It gets the better of Dorji. Sujan Dangal tried to turn provider. Subhash Bam couldn't make it count. There was an empty net in front of him. Signed last year for the Philippines 7-side club, Sinilom Lions. Also appeared for Chayasal Youth. He's made a lot of waves outside South Asian football as well, Subhash Bam. A very interesting player. This tournament constantly has been a breeding ground for new talents, and many fine footballers have made a name for themselves with exploits in this competition. And in recent years, the teams have used the SAFF U tournaments to test their best budding talents ahead of the league season. And the youngsters have taken their chances with both hands. Leading a country indeed is a privilege for both the coaches and also a responsibility. It is a special feeling since people in South Asia are extremely passionate about sports, especially football. Free kick another. Nepal delivered low and hard. On the turn, Sujan Dangal spelling danger for Bhutan. The ball was beautifully delivered from the right hand side by Nishan Lawat. A decent first touch to take the ball down and managed to wrap his boot around the ball, but too much of elevation. Wasn't on target. That's poor. Asking for trouble, Bhutan. Miss pass. Tries to venture forward. And now Bhutan stays stream out. Still lacking numbers. Got to spot that ball on the far left. Providing options, Dendup. Nice dummy. Tandon. Zhang Wangchuk, number 6. The defensive midfielder. Bhutan trying with 10 men. And Nepal having the numerical supremacy. Now both sides are a good mixture of young players along with some experienced ones, and additionally all are hard-working and are confident of delivering and helping in strengthening the team and achieving the target. We have the first drinks break of this game. Now the first half an hour thoroughly dominated by Nepal. Early mistake resulting into a free kick, and this conversion from Sujan Dangal separating the two teams. The marksman with a great exhibition of finesse, of precision. Targeted the near post. The keeper rushed out. And probably Bhutan wasn't expecting it to come at the front post. And that unique celebration by placing the boot on his forehead. There you go once more. Subhash Bam with a slight touch behind. There will be just one instruction from Yurjan Sreshta to go for more goals. Here is the Bhutan technical bench. Karma Dema, AFC and JFA Pro License Diploma. Not only focused on his career but also by broadered the football ecosystem in Bhutan. They need a strong reply with 10 men. Quite an uphill task against this Nepal side who are on song. Very comfortable with the ball. Impressive when it comes to the ball rotation. The men in red stamping their authority in the first quarter itself. Since then, the Dragon Boys are playing a chasing game. The likes of Sonam Dorji and Shedding will have to get involved, will have to grow into the game. The onus is on them to feed the likes of Rinjin Dorji. Rohan Mokhtar. It's a giveaway. That's crisp from Bhutan. Plays it in field. Running out of numbers. Goes for the cross towards the far post. Perfectly placed. Prashad Mokhtar. Touched away by Ganesh Magar. Nepal are building up from the far left. Reverse ball. Marshaled by Dorji. They chalk Dorji. Drifting out wide. Now the instruction is to play amongst themselves. Nepal are indeed filing each other pretty well in and around the penalty area. This year's SAFF U20 Men's Championship is different in many ways, with many unique challenges. Now, clubs can identify and unearth talent, and great to see the tournament spread to new places. Now clipped over the top. Rinjin comes across. Rohan Mokhtar. Alex Fixture. Free kick awarded to Nepal. Well within scoring range. About 20 yards out. Josim Akhtar. I'm not gonna allow any bad watch under his challenge. He's been very crisp with those 50-50 decisions right from the start. A sizable wall. Searching for that inference goal. Hit from distance that blasted over. Tandon Penjor will try to slow things down, because Nepal are in ascendancy. The game's gonna come thick and fast. The day after tomorrow, they play their second group game against Sri Lanka. Bhutan will take on Maldives, the hosts. They will be in action later in the day. Ganesh Magar was a searching ball. Poor defending. That was a terrible touch. Inside the penalty area. Playing with fire. Nepal pressing high. Trying to close down Dechok Dorji. Tenduk. This is good. Skips past the challenges. Delays. Attack too much. One touch too many in the end. And they want to find an early lead in the points table. A goal difference can play a spoiler as the tournament wears off. And this is a chance for Nepal to win the game by multiple goals and establish a very handsome goal difference. It was a late challenge. The number 6 went in tight. Kyueng Zhang Wangchuk giving away too many set pieces. A slight variation. With that extra touch, beautiful cross. There was the header, Dharmendra Kunwar. Mistimed his jump. And the Nepal fans quite relaxed. Their team are in the lead. The happy faces out there. There was the header from Dharmendra Kunwar, couldn't adjust his body, went with his forehead in the end. And tries to come out of that tight spot. Sonam Dorji brought down. Regulation time of 5 minutes left in the first half. More intensity required from Nepal. And the Pakistan side taking a note of their opponents from the stands. They will be in action tomorrow against Bangladesh in the South Asian Derby. That's the 8:30 p.m. kickoff. It's the match day 1 of the SAFF Under-20 men's category. Rohan Mokhtan, New Road team. This is the side he represents in the UNFA National League. He's just 16, the youngest of the lot. Now carrying the ball forward. The number 23, Nishan Lawat, likes to join the attack, the right fullback. Operates slightly inverted as well. Again, a free kick from that same area. Oh, brilliant setup. Well within the range of the keeper, Tendin Penjor. Had to go high. Oh, lay off right on the edge. Went with his side foot. A catchable height in the end for the goalkeeper. Slightly on the other side could have been very problematic. Sonam Dorji. Kelvin Dorji into the box, a direct ball. And Pemban Norbu, always alert to the danger, can read the game from behind. And the technical difference between the two sides quite palpable. Even the score line is well within Bhutan's reach, just a goals lead. What has been disappointing for the Dragon Boys is that they've lost Thinle Yazar early in the game. A goal and a man's advantage for Nepal. From the byline. A couple of white shirts with him. Nishan Lawat, proving to be quite a pain to deal with. From the right hand side, is bobbing in the area, tries to bring it down. Last ditch defending from Bhutan. Somehow it's been cleared. Danger is still lurking though. Couldn't find his teammate, and now on the break, the Dragon Boys can they breathe fire. Vincent Dorji accelerating from the center, and the ball eventually didn't reach him. Maintaining their shape so well. 2 minutes of additional time. 6 minutes rather.
There will be 6 minutes of added time.
A few stoppages in the first half. There is chance for Bhutan to get back into this game. And Nepal are calling shots at the moment. Making good use of that man's advantage. Bhutan are busy defending, struggling to come out of their half. They need some inspiration from the likes of Chogel Sherab, Tandin Shewang and Sonam Dorji. Got to look towards the right, rolled into space. Can he get close to the ball? Sudden acceleration past his man. In comes the cross. Good defending. A lovely passage of play from the Dragon Boys. A long bursting run from the right hand side. Past his man with ease. The cross was slightly lacking. Still 4 more minutes of play left. 6 added to the regulated 45. Karmadema made a point. Bhutan will fight with the limited resource. Finding the gaps brilliantly. The captain once more, Dharbendra. Into no man's land. Collection for Tendin Penjor. Pulled off a good save. Just beaten by Sujan Dangol's trickery from the free kick. Rohan. John Bista. Raiding from deep. And manages to pick that pass out. Now driving forward. Dechok Dorji unmoved. Cool as a cucumber. Puts it into touch for a throw-in. There was a bit of a fight for the 50-50 ball. The decision goes Bhutan's way. Finally some respite for the side in white. That's clumsy. That's absolutely clumsy. The referee was close to the incident. Subhash Bam. With his guile from the half space onto the path of Dharbendra. Expertly done. The finishing could have been slightly better. Just eliminates the man with ease and then used his outstep to find the top corner. There you go. Cleverly done. Finishing could have been better. Just wide. Back-to-back chances for Nepal. Within a span of few seconds, 2 promising attacks. Nepal are commanding. Succumbing under the pressure. Bhutan. Hopeful ball forward. Will he get there? It's 2v3. Just a few seconds left in first half's play. Throw in quickly taken. Might be one last attack of this half. The referee probably has blown the whistle for a foul, a free kick meanwhile for Bhutan. With 10 men before the lemon break. Can they claw their way back? Can they make a statement? All the big guns pushing forward. Last attack of the first half. Rinzan Dorji to deliver. Top scorer in the Bhutan Premier League. Rinjin goes low. Solid defending from Nepal. No damage done. And there you go, the half-time whistle from Jassim Akhtar. Nepal were quickly off the block.
Ladies and gentlemen, the
Great
half-time
pressure.
score is Nepal
Early
1
doors
and
resulting into a
Bhutan
free
0.
kick inside the penalty area. And Sujan Danghol giving them the lead in the first 5 minutes. Bhutan were reduced to 10 men, a double yellow-red card. Vinle Yezen. As things stand at halftime, it's Nepal 1, Bhutan 0. Started off here. The opening game of the SAFF U20 Men's Championship 2026. Nepal against Bhutan. And the hosts were in the front foot right from the word go. Delivery from the corner. There's that handball appeal. Appeal initially was for the penalty. It was deemed as a back pass. The touch of Kendall Dorji. Jassim Akhtar signals for an indirect free kick. There's that set piece trickery. Conversion from Sujan Danghol. Train of dummies. Like a hot knife through butter from the number 9. Was the challenge from Vinle Yezen on Pemba Norbu. He was sent off in the first quarter. And then a few chances carved out. Couldn't get the shot away. Challenge from behind just in time. Otherwise the margin could have extended. Now got in behind. That was a lovely setup. Subhash Bam had to score from there. The goal was gaping. Free kick taken down. He managed to find target Sujan Danghol. This man had a great first half. Nishan Lawal from the right wing, time and again, with those delicious balls. Ravindra Kurwar could time his shot. Perfection. This was the setup right on the edge. Couldn't get beyond. And did Penchor. It was an individual brilliance. Ravindra Kurwar. Top corner eludes him. And that's how things ended in the first quarter. But don't go anywhere. We'll join you shortly with the second half action. Stay tuned. Watching the SAFF Under-20 Championship in Maldives for this Group A encounter. A game that found its defining moment early. Sujan Dangal, alert, instinctive, striking from an indirect free kick inside the opening 5 minutes. A goal that set the tone and gave Nepal control. The story did not settle there. Bhutan reduced to 10 men within the first quarter. Thinle Yazar sent off, a moment that shifted the balance and perhaps the belief. So as we pause for the second 45, this is where the character reveals itself, where the game asks new questions. Bhutan, reduced to 10, carries something deeper than numbers. Resilience, defiance, a refusal to fade. And as they take their position once more, the next chapter begins. Or will they push hard for the second goal right at the start of the second half? Fourth quarter can eventually decide the fortune of this game. If Nepal somehow manages to get the insolence goal, the instructions will be clear to push for that second goal. Prashant Mukhtar. John Vista with that diagonal. Under control, Subhash Bab. Prashant Mukhtar. Back to the keeper, Peba Norbu. Tries to carry it forward, Rohan. Wide on the far right, Ganesh Magar. A lot of dominance with the ball. Missed the challenge. Beautiful setup. Almost the second. Brandon Penjor managed to get his feet. Team in red. Fixture frustrated. Times with those. Gets the shot away. Finds the top corner. At that finish. Gets there ahead of his marker, checks inside and unleashes that.
Goal for Nepal by jersey number 10, Subhash Bam.
Couldn't quite get close to him. Nepal doubled the lead. Just as I mentioned, they will certainly push for the second within the first 15 of the second half. And that's exactly what they did. Great individual effort. Subhash Bam doubles the lead. Subhash, both of them on the score sheet in the opening game. The Nepalese attacking line relies a lot on those two. And Nishan Lawat as well, impressed from the right. We'll have a look at the goal once more. Now this is how thought about is going to go on the outside, but kept him guessing. Checks inside, took him by surprise. And a neat placement. Subhash Bam. Audacious strike. There he is once more. Cuts it back. Sets up for a shot. Lines it up on his right foot. Wasn't in control of that. Malik Shrestha. Maldives to take on Sri Lanka in the second game of the day. 4 teams featuring in Group A. And not managing to get past Yugen Dorji. Got in between the man and the ball. Was the captain. Dhanbendra Kunwar was working tirelessly. And those tuning into a YouTube channel, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon. All the live action from this championship only on Sportzworkz YouTube channel. There is on the overlap the man Nishan Lawat. Was with Sri Bhagwati Club. Now offering that run from the left. Bijay Uran. He was avoided. An awkward bounce, trying to control it. Can he shoot on the turn? Free kick goes against Subhash Bab. Tried to control the ball with his upper body strength, went off balance. Looking more threatening from the left flank in the second half. Much more active down the right in the first. They have a firm control from an early breakthrough to now a second strike. That came early as well. This has become a statement of intent. Bhutan down to 10 are being stretched. Their resistance tested with every passing moment. And this control for Nepal, this composure, and perhaps a step closer to securing all 3 points. At 2-0, the balance has tilted decisively. That was a good take. No conviction in the clearance. A space denied between the lines. Nepal are superior. Utilizing the length and breadth of the pitch quite cleverly. Struggling to get onto the ball. Bhutan. Nepal are making them work for it. There's that quick turn. Fixture. Nishan. Rohan Mokhtar rolls it across to his defense partner Prashant. And now on to Subhash Bab, the goal scorer. He loves cutting onto his strong right foot. Fixture controlling the midfield, dictating play from deep. The number 21 also has eyes for goal. Now sent in early. Shot comes in as well. Took a deflection. Referee signals for a corner. Another clever build-up. Good spell of play from Nepal. Now they've hit the nail on the head. Now the fans scattered in the stand. That number can eventually grow up as the evening passes by with the home team in action. There will be huge support for Maldives. And apart from India, Bangladesh and Nepal, the rest yet to taste success in the SAFF U20 Championship. Yet to get their hands on the silverware. And that trend could come to an end in this edition. It will be interesting to see how strong India are, the present batch, when they'll be in action against Pakistan on 26th of March. And that is when they play their first game of Group B. They play their last group game on the 28th against Bangladesh. And 1st of April, the two semi-finals. And 3rd of April, will conduct the final of this tournament. All the matches to be played here at the National Football Stadium in Mali. Temperature going to be slightly challenging for the players, especially the 3:45 p.m. kickoffs. Much more forgiving conditions in the evening. This is Bijay, who whips it in. Had to come out a long way. Hand in Penjor. Another wave of attack incoming. Ambitious try, went for goal himself from such an angle. Never a bright idea. Ball claims a corner. Will be an outswing floater. Shooting chance. Whistle blown. Foul given. And the sunlight eventually sparkling into his eyes. This is the second goal once more. Lost control initially, recovers well, kept his composure. And there you go. A spectacular hit. A splendid accuracy. Long distance, Subhash Dami. He's been reading about him. A few of the articles in online portals rating him quite high. Subhash Bal from the byline was picking up pace, double teamed in the end. Nepal winning possession in the final third. That's so refreshing. And pulled from behind, that's a free kick. John Bista from Jhapa FC. He played just 9 minutes in the Nepal Super League last year. We have the first change. Bigyam Khatka coming on for Nepal.
Substitution for Nepal. Jersey number 21, Alex
21 is
Shrestha,
off.
replaced by jersey number
Alex
11,
Shrestha makes room
Bigyan
for
Khatka.
Khatka. It's quite humid. Fresh pair of leg injected. Like for like change from Urjan Shrestha. Safety first approach. No nonsense clearance. Just controlling the ball with the calm of a side well and truly in control. Trying to see the game through with authority. Picks out his man. It's a good takedown. Away from Bomb. Vijay steps in, puts in a very good cross. And in Penjo stretched referee signals a goal kick. And there you go, the cross. That was hung up at the far post. Just eludes Yueng Zhang Wangchuk. It's been under the scanner since the first whistle. Relentless pressure in the second half. 20 minutes of play gone. It's Nepal 2, Bhutan 0. Now continuing with his run is Bomb. It's deflected behind for a corner. The entire side deep inside their own half. It's been a walk in the park for Nepal, really, first game. And the defense hardly been tasted. So smooth, flawless in attack. Seamless while operating from the flanks. Has he managed to win a free kick? A yellow card comes out. It's for the number 4 of Bhutan, Yugen Dorji. This was the incident, just pulled down, looks like outside the box. Landed in the follow through, Vigyan Khatka. Just outside the 18-yard box. Almost close to a penalty. Third goal would ensure curtains for Bhutan in this game. Good collection. Tandon Penjo. Relaxed. Chance for the head coach to test his bench as well. But probably he thinks that the margin not sufficient enough to take their foot off the pedal. Now a deep run gets ahead of his marker. And that back heel falls to a white shirt. Let that run forward. Nicely cut out. Still struggling. He moved the ball forward, was straying off, which is why he left it. About 20 minutes of regulation time left. Look towards the right. It was a setup. Unable to bring the ball under control. A quick feed there. Sonam Dorji. They're asking for the return. Puts it into that open space. And then extends his left foot. Just trying to keep the ball. Trying to take some time and settle down. Building out from the back. Slow passing built up from Nepal. They reduce the tempo in their own half. And the moment they cross the halfway line, they try to make players available. Form that numerical superiority around the ball. And increase the tempo. Vigyan Khatka. Double G. Shabin Lunglei and the number 7 who will come on, and Anubhav Puri is also coming on, and the goal scorer Sujan Dangal is off.
Substitution for
Kumar
Nepal.
replaces him.
Jersey number 9, Sujan Dango, replaced by jersey number 7, Sabin Kumar.
Sabin Kumar and Anubhav comes on.
Substitution for Nepal. Jersey number 12, Ganesh Pulami, replaced by jersey number 17, Anubhav Puri.
Magar also been sacrificed. Anubhav Puri replacing him. 3 changes from Yurjan Shrestha. There's something I tried to mention. Yurjan Shrestha just managing to dig deep onto his bench and give some invaluable game time to the players. Karma Dema, on the other hand, continues with the same side, the same setup, yet to tinker. On defending. And the only way to get back into this game is by scoring goals. The first challenge will be to reduce the margin and then think about making a comeback. Change. Tadin Fungsho replacing Dechok Tucker.
Substitution
For
for
an attacking
Bhutan.
change.
Jersey number
Karma Dema.
14, Dechok Drakar, replaced by jersey number 11, Tandin Funsho.
A defender sacrificed for an attacker. Tandon, let's see what he's got up his sleeves. Here's that launch long. Subhash Bam. Highly impressive in the second half. Oh, skips away from two. A regulation take for the keeper, Tandon Pejor. It was a good hit from distance, John Bista. Pulling away from a couple of white shirts and
Ready for cooling break.
get off his feet. We are into the last quarter. Now run offered through the inner channel. Rinzin Dorji takes a tumble. Chases on. I'm not going to give up without a fight. Despite being on the lead, good signs from the Nepal team. Fighting for every ball. Establishing control over proceedings. It's Mr. midfield maestro. Sprays it on the left hand side. Now picking up pace. Oh, what a brilliant shot. Lost his footing in the end, Subhash Bam. Optimistic drive. Got down on time, the goalkeeper. Referee signals for the second drinks break. Just to 1 goal so far in the second half. Subhash Bam from a similar kind of an area from where he scored the first. This time he went low. And now a brief reset. A chance to gather, to rethink, to find one late push. Because when play resumes, the final stretch awaits. Nepal, on the other hand, composed, measured, and edging ever closer to a winning start. And this was the goal. A delightful hit from Bam. Tandon Pejor at full stretch. Couldn't even get close to the ball. Both the goals quite clinical. Sujan Danghol opened the scoring in the first 5 minutes, and Subhash Bam within the first 10 in the second half doubled the lead. This is how the gap opened up. A lot of quality personified. Coming of age, Subhash Bam justifies his inclusion in the squad.
No, referee.
And Bhutan will welcome the positives from this game. They got to quickly get the result behind them. They're taking on Maldives in 2 days' time. It will be another tough game for them. Are they eyeing at another group stage exit? That is the question. 3-time eliminated from the group stage. Acres of space to exploit. Can he make this count? Good cross in. Touched away. Now takes it into his stride. Sabin Kumar keeps going. A couple of white shirts scanning him. And find that give and go was intercepted. Keldon Dorji. And now on the counter. Waiting for options. Nicely chested down, Rinzin. Holding up play. A lot of numbers inside the box from Nepal. Have the numerical supremacy. Getting outnumbered Bhutan. When they entered the final third. Now drags it outright. Now stepping in, the number 6 with a low hit. Ambitious. You've got to be a player of supreme quality. You at least test the keeper from that kind of a region. Prashant Mokhtar was heavily interested in asking questions of Tandon Penjar. Tandon this evening beaten by quality strike from Subhash Bam. By the first goal, I believe he could have avoided it. Oh, beautiful shift. Can they reduce the margin? And has gone in. There is light at the end of the tunnel. It's never over till it's over. Bhutan, they find one back with 10. Field of play. First positive attack, pushing forward. And the number 15 reduces the margin 10 to Gilsen. 2-1. Still 7 minutes of regulation time left. We are and running.
Goal for Bhutan by jersey number 15, Dendu.
It's set up for that pass, gets the return, opened up his body, used his side foot, and managed to find the bottom corner. Is there a twist in the tail? Suddenly the game has life again. Cutting in, finds that man inside the 6-yard box. Slightly away from him. Bhutan have pulled one back and what once looked settled now trembles with uncertainty. Nepal comfortable for so long and now being asked new questions. And Bhutan, even with 10 men refusing to fade, finding belief when it mattered the most. And these final minutes really and now carry a different weight. Because at 2-1, this is no longer control, this is survival. There's that great shift. Brings it down expertly. Nepal will try to buy some time as well. When they get to the ball. The momentum has shifted all of a sudden. And in Kunso was on the run. And this is the goal once more. Good passage of play. And equally a very good strike. So clinical from Thenduk Gilson. Good fight from Bhutan. Even with 10 men. A Subhash bomb slightly subdued after scoring the goal. Nepal seem to have gotten to a shell, probably deciding to sit onto this lead. Bhutan now are coming out of their shell with their backs to the wall. I can see them go for the ball, trying to press Nepal, and trying to close them down. Here is that counter press, they win it back. Here is the goal scorer trying to release. Tandin Puncho, not the perfect weight on it. Well. It's all happening here at the National Football Stadium. Bhutan refused to bow down, even with 10 men. Here is the fourth change. Ranjit Lama has been brought on.
Substitution for Nepal. Jersey number 10, Subhash Bum replaced by jersey number 19, Ranjit Lama.
Oh, the clearance is poor. Bhutan wins the corner. This is so tricky. Things started to heat up in the technical area as well.
Man-to-man marking! Ranjit!
Man-to-man marking is the instruction for the newcomer Ranjit Lama.
Ranjit!
From despair to a moment of possibility. Delivered towards the back post. Somehow it's been dealt with. Rohan Mokhtan puts it out of the zone. 10 men Bhutan, they stand on the edge of something extraordinary. Nepal retreat, hearts pounding, knowing one lapse could undo it all. Breath held. This could be the moment. Ball placed, the breath held.
Number 12!
Will it be an in-swing floater? Referee having a word with Yugen Dorji. Is closely marked. Variation, shot from the edge. Blocked off instantly. Bodies on the line. And who would have thought that the game would tilt this way? Even till the 80th minute, Nepal looked so relaxed, so comfortable. That one build-up, that one goal changed the entire complexion of the game. Is there a comeback? Waiting on the cards. Bhutan, they pour forward. Vociferous, Urjan Shrestha. In full volume. Clearly unhappy with the way this team approached the game after the second drinks break. And that is when Karma Dama managed to regroup his team. Managed to say the right words. And the offside
There
flag
will be
eventually
6
go up.
minutes of added time.
Additional time 6 minutes. 6 minutes that feel far longer than the time itself. For Nepal, it's about holding on, protecting what they have built. And for Bhutan, it is 6 minutes of belief. 6 minutes to chase the improbable. Every second now will carry the weight, every touch consequence, because in football 6 minutes can change everything. A bit of a time wasting tactic from Nepal. When they get to the ball, just play it among themselves. Now driving forward, left the ball behind. Only for a white shirt to pick it up. Gets challenged in the center circle. He's lying down injured. Referee says get up. Play continues. Foot in. Keldem Dorji. Possession shifting just in the blink of an eye from one team to the other. All clinging to their lead. Bhutan continue to chase, to believe, to push against the odds. Time is slipping, but not yet gone. Hopes lives until the very last whistle. Still about 4 more minutes of additional time. He was taking his time, tried to go past his marker. That didn't work out. Can Bhutan hurt Nepal in the closing embers of the game? Even a point looked a distant dream at one stage. A long throw in for Bhutan. Time ticking away. It's delivered inside the box. Went for the acrobatic try. It was wide. Quite a valiant effort. Arjun Shrestha really urging his players just to keep the possession and not give it away to the opposition. Could be heard from the touchline. This was the chance. Sat up perfectly for an acrobatic volley. Keldem Dorji went for it immediately. Lacked imperfection. He's got 3 red shirts to aim at. Trying to be a bit too clever. 2 more minutes left. Lung bursting run. Tackles flying in. Bhutan are giving it their all. Two minutes between Nepal and the finishing line. 2 minutes for Bhutan to summon something extraordinary. And the clock becomes the loudest voice now. Ticking, pressing, demanding. And in these final breaths, anything still feels possible. Helmut Gilson's strike was a lifeline for the Dragon Boys. Just the last few seconds of additional time. One last breath, one final push. Nepal holding on, Bhutan throwing everything forward. The game hanging by a thread now. Can they hit them on the break? There was a chance to secure the game, put the game to bed. Oh, testing it down. Inside the penalty area. The offside flag went up immediately. Immediate decision from the assistant referee. And there it is. It's full time. Nepal begin their campaign with victory, but not without a fight.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Game they
the
seem to
final
control.
score is Nepal 2
Turned
and
into a test
Bhutan
of
1.
nerve, of resilience, of composure in the end. Bhutan, even with 10 men, pushed to the very last second and earned immense respect in defeat. But tonight belongs to Nepal. 3 points secured, and the journey begins with a victory. That whistle certainly calmed quite a few nerves. A nation that knows the test of triumph adds another chapter to its growing story. Composed, clinical, and carrying their legacy forward, Nepal take home 3 points from this clash. At full time, it's Nepal 2, Bhutan 1. First half goal from Sujan Danghol, extended by Subhash Bam early in the second. And Dendup Gilson reduced the margin for Bhutan and gave them a glimmer of hope for a comeback. Now we'll take you to the highlights of this clash.
Next time, fair game
Two
left.
neighbors locked arms against each other. And the South Asians, the biggest stage at the under 20 category. And this is how things panned out.
I would like to invite the Minister of
was
Sports,
the early
Fitness
call.
and
The referee had
Recreation,
to
His
make a
Excellency
decision there.
Abdullah
He
Rafiq,
immediately
to give
called
away
back
the
play.
award to the player of the match.
And awarded an indirect free kick to Nepal, from which Sujan Danghol scored the first goal in a chaotic moment. And look at that, 4 of them
The
hopped
player
over.
of the
Last
match
one
between
got that
Nepal and
back flick.
Bhutan is
And there's that unique
jersey number
celebration.
10, Subhash Bam of Nepal.
And this was the moment Thinley Yazar was sent off for committing this foul. And Jasim Akhtar was quick to issue a marching order. Bhutan at that stage were down to 10 men, down by a goal. Nepal had a chance to put the game to bed in the first half itself. Subhash Bam putting it wide. And then this low free kick finding Sujan Danghol. I got it wrong altogether. And here is the player of the match, Subhash Bam, who scored that incredible second goal. He's been adjudged the player of the match. The first game of the SAFF U20 Championship. This was Dharmendra Kunwar with the header. Towering one, not finding the target. Nepal had the better exchanges in the first 45. They could have been up by multiple goals. Dharmendra Kunwar went for the top corner, putting it over, blazing it over. And the first half ended 1-0. They began the second half on a high. Nepal, this was the early chance. A very vital touch from Tandin Penjor. The scoreline didn't change up until that moment. And then this happened from Subhash Bam with this breathtaking stuff. He sold one tummy to Techong Dorji, and let's fly from 20 yards out. Got full value for his shot. And that attack from the right hand side sat up nicely for the captain Dharmendra Kunwar.
This way.
And that build up, the cross from the number 15 was a teasing one. Almost went in directly. Nepal kept coming at Bhutan. And this was John Bista, slipped away from his markers. And from a similar scenario, this time he went low, Subhash Bam. And the keeper had no problems whatsoever. And this was that clever build-up. And reduced the margin on the 83rd minute via Dendup Gilsen. At this moment it seemed a surprise result might be on offer. But that joy didn't last long. It tried and tried, but couldn't manage to get the better of this Nepalese side. And at full time, it ended 2-1 in favor of the men in red. It's a lovely view of the city of Male and the hosts of the 8th edition of the SAFF U20 Championship.